Papa. He was long criticised at home for not standing up to Argentina's former military dictatorship. But as Pope, he made a habit of holding governments to account. Here, preaching to the UN on poverty, describing capitalism as the cult of money. And here, denouncing Russia over Ukraine. In the name of God, he said, stop this massacre. He apologised too for Christian support of colonisation. He was an activist pope. He championed the cause of refugees, was a climate change warrior. He brought more women into church roles, tried to clear out corruption from the Vatican Bank.
Pope Francis had steel down the middle of it, and nobody should ever doubt his inner strength.
And one of his biggest campaigns against clerical sex abuse, acknowledging church responsibility, apologising.
Faccio un sentito appello.
Though not going much further.
It's never possible to say he did everything, every single thing that he could have done. But my judgment would be he was relentless, he was persistent.
He left the door open on LGBT issues, raising hopes with his famous comment, "Who am I to judge?" He allowed gay men to become priests in Italy and priests to bless same-sex couples. But on abortion, contraception, divorce, women priests, progressives thought he should have done much more. Conservatives thought he did too much.
If you're not offended by Pope Francis, you're not listening. He was an equal opportunity offender.
He travelled the world, visited dozens of countries and most of their leaders. Some controversial, from President Putin to Iran's Ayatollah. Comfortable with the famous, but not as much as he was with the faithful. He adored his followers, and they adored him.
The reaction of the faithful as they see Pope Francis for the first time ranges anywhere between screaming and speechless.
It was not about the cameras. It was about being there for people.
His 2015 tour to the Philippines drew the biggest crowds in history, over 6 million at max. Italians called him the cold call Pope. He loved to drop in on randoms, terrifying his security. The crowds loved his personal touch, but when their touch got too much, he'd let them know. He was Man of the Year for Time magazine, made the cover of Rolling Stone too, had 18 million followers on X, but in recent times, increasing posts about his battles with health. He's long suffered respiratory problems, had pleurisy in his youth, and a part of his lung removed.